struggle with authenticity due to societal expectations that prioritize acceptance over self-expression. True fulfillment, however, comes from embracing individuality rather than conforming to external standards. Authenticity is about having the courage to stand by one's values, even when difficult. Honesty is essential to authenticity, fostering deep connections and self-respect. Suppressing true emotions leads to inner conflict, whereas speaking one's truth reinforces integrity. Self-awareness is also key, allowing individuals to make choices aligned with their values rather than societal pressures. An artist who creates for approval rather than passion may lose connection with their craft, but by embracing authenticity, they regain fulfillment. Integrity, the alignment of beliefs, words, and actions, defines authenticity. True integrity is tested in challenging moments, requiring individuals to stay true to their principles despite opposition. Fear of rejection often leads people to conform, but hiding behind a facade results in emotional exhaustion. Those who embrace authenticity free themselves from pretense, attracting genuine relationships where honesty and vulnerability create deep, lasting connections. Ultimately, authenticity is a lifelong practice of self-discovery and self-expression. It requires resisting societal pressures and recognizing that worth is not defined by external validation. By embracing authenticity, individuals find freedom from comparison and inspire others to do the same, fostering a culture of honesty, self-acceptance, and meaningful connection. Empowerment is the process of taking ownership of one's actions, choices, and circumstances. It is the realization that personal agency, rather than external factors, determines one's direction in life. Many people feel powerless due to societal expectations, past failures, or self-doubt, believing that their future is shaped by forces beyond their control. However, true empowerment begins with the understanding that while external challenges exist, individuals have the ability to shape their own outcomes through mindset, effort, and resilience. Taking responsibility for one's choices is a defining aspect of empowerment. It means accepting both successes and failures as personal experiences rather than blaming circumstances or others. A person who fails to meet a goal may see it as proof of inadequacy, allowing disappointment to define their future actions. But an empowered individual views failure as a learning opportunity, recognizing that growth comes from persistence and self-improvement. Consider an entrepreneur whose business idea does not succeed. Rather than dwelling on the setback, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and try again, understanding that each attempt refines their skills and increases their chances of success. Empowerment also requires breaking free from limiting beliefs. Many people hesitate to take bold steps because they have internalized doubts about their abilities. They may tell themselves they are not talented enough, not smart enough, or not deserving of success. However, empowerment comes from challenging these narratives, replacing them with self-belief. A student struggling with a subject may initially believe they are not smart enough. However, through persistence and a shift in mindset, they come to see intelligence as a muscle, something that grows with effort, not a fixed trait. This realization empowers them to face challenges with courage. Just as an athlete trains their body or an artist refines their skills. By choosing to believe in their capacity for growth, they empower themselves to overcome obstacles. Decision-making is another key element of empowerment. Many people defer to others when making important choices, fearing the responsibility that comes with personal decisions. However, empowerment means having the confidence to trust one's judgment. Imagine someone who has always followed the career path expected by their family. Despite feeling unfulfilled, an empowered individual recognizes that their happiness and success depend on their own choices. By deciding to pursue a path aligned with their passions and values, they take control of their future rather than allowing others to dictate it. Ultimately, empowerment is about stepping into one's own power and realizing that fulfillment is not given, but created. It is about making intentional choices, learning from failures, and replacing fear with self-belief. When individuals embrace empowerment, they transform from passive participants in life to active architects of their destiny, reinforcing the idea that true strength lies in taking ownership of one's journey. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms the way individuals perceive their lives, shifting their focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. It is not merely an act of politeness or saying thank you, but a deeper recognition of life's blessings, both big and small. When practiced consistently, gratitude nurtures mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, creating a mindset that fosters positivity and resilience. In a world where people are often consumed by desires for more success, more recognition, more possessions, gratitude serves as a grounding force, reminding individuals that fulfillment is not found in acquiring, but in appreciating. The practice of gratitude begins with mindfulness, the ability to be present and aware of the richness of life's moments. Many people rush through their days without pausing to acknowledge the simple joys that surround them. The warmth of the morning sun, a kind word from a stranger, or the comfort of a familiar routine often go unnoticed. However, when individuals cultivate gratitude, they train their minds to recognize and savor these moments. By taking a moment each day to reflect on gratitude, a person gradually trains their mind to recognize life's hidden blessings. This simple habit fosters not only appreciation, but also a profound sense of emotional balance and inner peace. Gratitude also has a profound impact on relationships. When people express appreciation for others, they strengthen their connections and deepen their bonds. A simple act of acknowledging someone's kindness or efforts can foster feelings of validation and mutual respect. Consider a workplace where gratitude is openly expressed, where employees recognize each other's contributions, where efforts are acknowledged rather than taken for granted. Such an environment creates a culture of positivity and motivation, leading to higher morale and cooperation. Similarly, In personal relationships, expressing gratitude